Hello, and welcome to the next chapter in the Jones Journals. It is day 2 of our Walt Disney World holiday here in Orlando, Florida. We're not actually going to Disney today, as it is the afternoon, it's not the morning. We had a bit of a chill morning, went down to the pool for a little bit, didn't record anything down there. It was pretty busy, and there was a big giant slide that was a show off, but it was too busy to be filming people down by the pool. There's a lot of a difference compared to this resort in Kansas that we stayed last year. It is a lot busier here. But it still isn't crazy busy, to be fair. It's not crazy busy, but that's how quiet and Kansas it was. I think this is a bit of a better location. So let's show you about 10 minutes to Hollywood Studios. It took us yesterday, and a lot of that was just sort of traffic lights, to be honest. So it's a slightly better location. And our plan for now is we're going to go to Target. Not sure how busy it'll be on a Saturday. It could be pretty busy, but thought we'd have a quick look at Target, see what we get, a few bits. We're not tired now, at least. We were quite tired, we went to Walmart yesterday, so we thought we'll go and look at Target, have a look at a few bits, we'll take our time. And then later on, the plan is to go up to Old Town. It's literally within walking distance. It's not even a 5-minute walk from where we are, to walk on to kind of the land up. There is Funspot and Old Town. So we're going to walk around there later on. And that's pretty much our day. It's a pretty quiet one. Not doing a park day today. We definitely are going back to the parks tomorrow. But we've always found the park days are really busy, especially on Saturdays. We weren't too far to go to the mall like we did last year on the Saturday, 'cause that was pretty busy as well. We're going to leave a mall day till midweek at some point. We'll be fancy a bit more of a break from the parks again. So yeah, going to head up to Target now. We've got a couple of different options of which Target to go to. I think we know which one we're going to go to. It's such a different one to the ones we've been to before. So yeah, going to head off to Target now. We'll see how busy it is. If it is quite busy, then I might not do too much filming, but if it's a little bit quieter and I can show some things off, then we'll have a little look around. We have quite a good home section in Target, so quite interested to see what they've got there around the clothes, things like that. So yeah, we're going to head off now, off up to Target. So we're at Target now, we're going to go see what we can find. So I don't think we've ever been to this Target before. Car box fairly busy. It is a Saturday, so it could be quite busy, so we'll go and see what we can film, see what we can find. I'm gonna say half the journeys here would be half the time. If it wasn't for the amount of time, lights seem to stay on red. But anyway, that journey could have been at least 5 minutes shorter if it wasn't for the red lights. But yeah, let's go to Target, see what we can find. We have had a success. Hopefully yesterday Walmart couldn't find them. Got them here at Target. Tastes quite similar to the Disney Parks one, so glad to grab them. Let's see what else we can find. Before we will go back, just chop it off. Leave the car because that's how close we are to Old Town. We'll have a walk up. Maybe even grab something to eat there, maybe, I'm not sure yet. Obviously probably quite busy. Sometimes there are car shows on Saturday. Haven't checked out to see if we've got anything going on tonight. Yeah, head back now, go back to shopping, leave the car at a Oaks and walk up to Old Town. Just heading back off now. Gonna go up to Old Town. Let's have a wander around there maybe for an hour or so. Probably come back and have some tea. It's blazing hot. The time of day is crazy. Out the morning sometimes don't feel that hot. And once it hits kind of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, for the next few hours until you get to maybe 6, 7, it's absolutely blazing hot. So it's really hot at the moment. But yeah, we're going to walk up to Old Town, see how busy it is, have a little wander around. We haven't had anything to eat this evening, so we won't be up there for maybe too long. We'll see what we can see how busy it is. That might debate how long we go up there. So today's video is only going to be quite a short one. But yeah, so let's go to Old Town. A little walk around Funspot. I'll film what I can. I'll film the outsides. I know there's quite a few shops along Old Town. But I'm not going to go to so many shops because they're quite small little shops. I don't want to film people that are in there. So we're going to do that. And let's see if that'll probably be it for tonight. And it's quite a short vlog for today. I guess more of a chill day. Back to the parks tomorrow. Kind of needed to adjust a little bit, have a bit of a chill. We've got to remember it is a holiday. I've been coming away and absolutely killing ourselves, especially so early in the holiday. So yeah, let's head up onto Old Town now. I'll show you on the way how close we are and see what we can see. Just another thing is while we were heading up towards Target earlier on, heading along 192. I've seen plenty of people, especially the people who live around and vlog around Orlando, kind of this area, and say about 192 not being the greatest of places, especially as more we go towards the east, that kind of way. How many kind of old resorts that have been here and closed down haven't survived, or how many more hotels kind of Disney have these days. But as a general the similar things, the ones that aren't seeming to survive. So things like this, the townhouses and villas seem to be doing absolutely fine. The gated ones, they're difficult to get into. But more the motel style, they seem to be the resorts that have struggled, have closed. So I watched a lot of videos on when Adam Woo was doing the Orlando, the Sun Convention Centre. And at the moment it's been finally in the getting demolished. Those kind of resorts where there's a lot of them you drive along and you can see they're abandoned or they're not in the best of shapes because they're probably not getting a lot of visitors to them. I think a lot of them, because the way they're so open, you kind of walk into them off the streets as well. I think that puts a lot of people off. It's not the kind of resort I'd look at. I prefer these ones. I know a lot of people will only stay at Disney when they come that way, because there's a bit of a fear about safety. But this is like gated community. Our houses are a lot bigger. It feels a lot safer. I think that's what a lot of people do when they come up this way. I think that's why, unfortunately, the tourism, the people that aren't staying on Disney, who can't afford Disney, won't stay in kind of this motel style. They'll find an actual hotel, or like these townhouses and villas that are a bit more protected to protect them. And I think, unfortunately, that's potentially the reason that a lot of these tourist places have unfortunately closed and haven't survived. There seems to be quite a few of them going around. Just crossing the road there. Yes, unfortunately, a lot of them haven't survived the times. The way things are. So Disney have so many hotels now. It's so easy to say Disney, so many different price ranges, but even then it can still be quite expensive. And I think, unfortunately, these motel style places aren't what people are going to. They're going to places like we are, where it's more gated, the more townhouses, you get more space in your houses. It does feel a little bit more protected. We've literally just walked up the resort here. So there's the resort behind us. We're going to walk up to this road here. I'm not sure I'm going to show you signpost it is, but literally probably not even a 5-minute walk. We're going to walk up here now. We've got this yellow wall here. When this yellow wall ends up this way, I'm sure you can quite see some of the little orange bollards. That's basically where the edge is towards Funspot and Old Town is up there. So it's not going to take us long at all to walk up there. Like I said, here we are at the end of the wall. It's the end of the wall, that's kind of the end of the Regal Resort. You'll see that budget car rental van there. So we get those little white fences are. Don't know if we can get in this first little bit, but there's another gap a little bit further along. And literally that is it to get inside Old Town from our resort. There we go, the little white fence here. We've got a couple of rides here. It's like a small roller coaster, nothing on it at the moment. Maybe a carousel, a couple of fairground rides, but these are the buildings here for Old Town. Lovely little style of buildings they are. So we're going to head in this way now. I think there's a little opening further down here. We'll head in, have a look around. Doesn't look busy at the moment. I'm sure later on, if it builds up, these parking spaces will be completely full. Yeah, let's go and have a look around Old Town. It's been quite a few years since we've actually visited down here. So let's see what they've got going on. Just got the general store behind us there. We thought we'd have a quick look. It's a bit like a gift and souvenir shop. A lot of good t-shirts in there, to be fair. There's a t-shirt that are quite fancy, so I might pick that up. It's only $17 as well. You can pay that to kind of like Disney prices, really cheap. So yeah, good first shop there. We'll see what else we see along here. It's not too busy at the moment. I might pick up a little bit later on, but yeah, some really, really lovely gift shops along here. It's for sure a lot busier up this top end towards where 192 is. A lot of bars down here, look at nice little bars. A lot of open kind of bars where you can pop in and get a drink, and I guess you can walk around with it. Seen some daiquiri places. So yeah, just heading up on the top now. It's probably a good place to have a couple of day drinks, something like that, especially in the heat. See, a slingshot or something like that up there. I've done one of them rides. I did a sky coach a couple of years ago. I did a fun spot. We'll do one of those, I don't think. A lot of really cool shops up in Old Town. Yeah, I'd like to show you some of them, but it's a bit intrusive, I think, because it's quite small shops. It is a bit difficult to get some footage at the moment because it's very busy. I think we're going to come down at some point during the week. It might be a bit quiet during the day. Get some good shots down the streets and things like that. So just heading up towards the top here now to see what they've got up here. I don't think it's changed too much. You want to see the sign at the top as well. See the Ferris wheel. So yeah, just heading this way. 190, that's how you'll see if you drive along 190 up there. So that's basically the top half of Old Town done now. I think we've got a little wander through Funspot, show some of the rides in there. See some of the classic cars coming in already. They're going from this top end down towards the bottom end of the thing. So I might have a look and see some of them as they're coming down, see what cars we're getting, see if we're getting classic American cars or we're getting a bit of mix of both. I'm sure I've just seen like an old Ford Sierra. I haven't seen one of them for a long time. My dad used to have one of them when I was younger. So yeah, we'll go and have a look through Funspot now. Have a look at the show of the rides and I believe we can just come through here from Funspot and then we'll head on to have a look at some of the cars as they come in. Sky Coaster's going there. Okay, so what's going on the drop as well? The last time we came here, this huge coaster here, wasn't here? They get a shot in that last bit when it was coming down the hill. I guess they're filling it up at the moment, but yeah, this definitely wasn't here. It was like quite an old coaster to be fair. I don't know if it was transported somewhere else, I don't think it's a brand new one. But yeah, coaster that was there last time we came. Go-karts over here as well. Yeah, up and down the track, not very fast cars were on there last time. I can actually hear these from being loads as well. Look at the go-karts today. Not the best of cars, but they're cool little track.
I still have them, and I've never.
Anyways, you thought I wasn't going to get to see a lot of those cars there. Behind some of the shops there. That's where the old park down there. Try not to be too crazy, you're getting too close to some of the people's cars. But obviously I'm guessing they know people are going to want to take pictures and videos when the people park up there. But really nice to see some of those cars. Glad to see that. And we will come back into Old Town at some point and have a look into more of the shops more. But it is going to be busy. At the moment, we still want to take a chill as well. We just thought we'd pop out for maybe half an hour. It's just so close, we can always pop up so quick. I'll go to the shop, so we'll have another more detailed look later in the week. And it's nice to see some of the cars there as well. There's some really nice cars. Those kind of cars you just never see. You never see them in the UK. Never have, we never will. They're so well pristine cars. Kind of the ones you see in classic kind of films and things. So nice to see some of them. And they're in such amazing condition as well. There's a lot of people having a look around there. I'm sure there'll be even more cars parking later on. There's still a lot of parking spaces for even more cars there. And there's probably, you're looking at least 100 cars there already. So I don't know if it's on every Saturday. I know that quite often it is on Saturdays. But yeah, but it's worth coming down and have a look at Old Town. Anyway, have a even look on a Saturday. I said, make sure you get here early. There's still quite a lot of parking down here at the moment, so it's not too bad. But I know later in tonight it goes, it will get busy and it can be chaos. Top of the road, there's a couple of shops and things. There's a Denny's over the road off 192. Don't park over there if you're not using them, because you will get your car towed because they're specifically for those customers. So make sure you use the Old Town parking over here. So there's quite a lot of it. It just depends what time you get here. But yeah, really nice walk around there. It is such a nice place to be able to come and have a little chill rather than just sit in the house. We thought we'd have a little walk when we were back and have tea. It's sort of chill though. We need to get ourselves into the routine. We're back to parks for the next few days after today. But yeah, I can't wait to come back and have a look around here. So I remember the first time we came about 12 years ago, we did that sky coaster in the middle. I did it hungover, to be honest. It was a very good hangover cure. But yeah, it was nice coming back when we came back 2017 when we stayed at Regal Oaks. We came here then. I'm not sure we've actually managed to make it back here since then. It's nice to have a look around. It still looks in really good shape. And there's a lot of shops, thankfully. A lot of shops doing well there, I'd hope. Hopefully they're getting a lot of visitors, particularly on weekends. We drove past later on last night, and it looked quite busy up here as well. So yeah, nice to have a little visit to Old Town. There, as we exit Old Town here, it's the end of it. There's the yellow wall again. You see that cards down there, turn left. That's really the entrance for Reed Lokes down there. So we're gonna head on back now, see what we want to have for tea, and then we'll have a little chill. Feels like we're having quite a lot of chills already, but obviously we're only in. It's only our second full day, and we'll have a good park day tomorrow. Try and get out early enough to have a full day. And then see what we can get done. It's a Sunday, so it could be quite busy. We haven't decided fully time what park we're doing just yet, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some done. Just want to bed ourselves in for this couple of days, and then we can go at a bit more park for a decent first day at Horror Studios anyway, and then we'll grab on what else we've got to do. So all three other parks to do. Definitely doing Animal Kingdom more. We did last time, we did once, and that was on a Saturday. We're doing at least 2 visits to Animal Kingdom this time as well. I was trying to do a few other little things. So that counts as one visit to Old Town. I do want to go up here at some point. There's a t-shirt in one of the shops I really liked. I thought it was a really nice design. So I'll probably pick up that, and obviously not paying theme park prices. I think it was $16.99 or something like that, so nice and cheap. Probably tax on top of that, so I might as well say 20, but decent price compared to what I'm going to pay for a Disney top. So yeah, just going to head back in now to Reed Lokes, grab some food, and then I'll catch up. WrestleMania's on tonight. I don't know if it's available on the TV we've got in the house. If it is, I might watch some WrestleMania. Nice that it's on at 6 p.m, not 11 p.m. like it will be back home, which isn't actually too bad compared to what Raw and SmackDown normally is. So yeah, I'm going to head back now and we'll put some tea in, and I'll catch up with you later on. Here we are back down at Reed Lokes. We stuck out before this highway to realise the pedestrian entrance is this way. We're safer than walking past the cars here. So yeah, just going to head back in to the resort and then walk back down to our house. So I actually forgot to do the outro to this video last night, so I was going to do it today. So I kind of stayed up, watched a little bit of WrestleMania. Was feeling quite tired though. ESPN only had the first hour. I don't quite get how that works. Then you have to have the app for the other bit, which obviously I don't have. So I got the first hour of that, and then we all got showered and went to bed. As I said, I feel a little bit rough today. I think I've got a bit of a cold coming on, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for joining me for today's video. I had a really lovely time at Old Town, so we will at some point go back there again. And tomorrow we are going off to the Disney parks again. So looking forward to that. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I'll see you in the next one.